Good morning and welcome to Taylor's Falsafah News. I am your host today, Anissa, and today we will bring you the latest news and about a recent study between correlation of consumerism and stress in Taylor's University students. Plus, we'll dive a little deeper by checking into the live field. Be sure to stay tuned. Now, as university students, having an abundance of assignments is inevitable. Some students even have other commitments alongside it, such as clubs, events, and even work. We will explore how stress affects students and how it is correlated with over-consumerism as a coping mechanism. Due to lengthy syllabuses, poor time management, poor relation with peers, some resort to spending money as a distraction or coping mechanism despite health risk and poor financial management consequences. Now, we shall turn to our correspondent Jonathan, who is live on the scene in Taylor's University Bazaar, bringing us the latest updates on consumerism in students. Now, Jonathan, what can you tell us about the situation there?
Thank you, Anissa. This is Jonathan at the scene of the Taylor's SLC walkway where the bazaar is happening at this very moment. As you can see here, there are various students walking and buying various goodies at the bazaar, mostly buying food and some buying accessories and, well, shopping. Now, there was a recent study done by Taylor students about the correlation of stress and overconsumerism in students. There were 60 respondents to the survey and shocking results. Survey, many students have reported being afflicted by symptoms of stress. For example, more than half of our respondents report lacking energy or being constantly tired. 1 in 4 report snapping at people or being sensitive to anger, and 52% of them report struggling to concentrate. And in terms of coping mechanisms, a large majority, in fact over half, admit resorting to either food or seeking social contact. 1 in 4 respondents resort to buying non-essential goods as a main coping mechanism. The majority spend about 50 ringgits on non-essential items. And then the majority of them, or about 65%, feel guilty for making non-essential purchases. The majority admit to often or sometimes resorting to excessive eating, smoking, alcohol, impulse shopping, and overuse of social media. A minority of 14 over 63 have been diagnosed with illnesses due to study-related stress such as insomnia, memory impairments, depression, or even anxiety. And only few have sought help, namely 9 out of 63. So, out of the 2 students that we have interviewed, we have found out that stress level depends on the faculty, where people in the School of Hospitality and Tourism and Events do not really feel that stressed, despite reporting a average time of 25 to 30 hours of study per week. An insight from the interview was that religious rituals has this similar effects to meditation, where it allows them to distract from stress healthily. There, I am here today with
Adinata.
Aninata. Hello, what course are you taking, bro?
I'm from entrepreneurship.
All right, lots of entrepreneurship kids these days. All right,
Yeah.
so how many hours would you say you study every week?
Study for every week, not quite sure, but sometimes study, sometimes not.
All right,
Yeah.
but if you study, how many hours is that usually?
Probably like almost like 1 hour,
Per day?
3 minutes a day.
A day?
Yeah.
So that can be about like 6 hours a week, 7 hours a week. And gathered with your class time, how many hours a week would you work, basically?
For my class time for the work, probably like 2 until 3 hours
2 until 3 hours. All right, wow, per day.
per day.
So that can accumulate up till 20 or 30 hours for a whole week. That's quite a lot. Do you feel stressed in your life?
Stress sometimes, but I let my stress just going with the flow now.
I see.
Yeah.
And how do you cope with the stress?
With my stress, I just like playing games or calling with my friends, talking with them.
Wow.
And chilling.
Playing video games, and how long do you play video games, would you say?
For playing video games, the longest that I play is like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Per day?
Yeah, per day.
And would you say you're able to be disciplined in controlling the amount of the time that you
Yes,
play?
can.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And finally, one more question. Are you aware that, okay, since some of our students are really stressed and they don't know where to get someone to talk to about it, are you aware about the presence of Taylor's counselors?
Not really.
I see. They are accessible via this Campus Central, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right then. Thank you, Adi.
All right, thank you.
There you have it, folks. Don't shop till you drop. the research that the students did was really good, and props to them for doing this study. Now, tailors do provide counseling services for any help you do need in your mental health, or even if you do face stress with your peers or your work or anything at all, there are counseling services that they do provide. Now, this is Anissa signing out from Taylor's Falsafah News. Bye!